It's Pastor Paul here, and for this week's Iconz Magic Devotion, I want to do a little magic trick to tell you a story. Now, if you look at a pack of cards, and order any pack of cards, you notice that there are many cards, and actually a pack of cards has 52, a little bit more. There are jokers in it, and but each card is different. And I want you to try to imagine now that you're one of these cards. And sometimes you think, wow, I'm just one of the 52 cards. I'm one of how many billion people in the world. Does God really know me? Does God really care for me? Does God really know what's going on in my life? Well, the Bible says, yes, He does. And I want to read to you Psalm 139, verse 16. And this is what it says. You, that is God, saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. Now, what this verse is trying to tell us, among other things, is that God knew us even before we were born. He knew everything about us. He saw us. He planned for us, and therefore He loves us. But sometimes in life, I think, we can get lost in the crowd, right? And say, does God really know? So I'm just show you a simple magic trick that helps. Of course, the problem is I don't have anyone in me, so normally I'll need someone to pick a card. So you're going to try and imagine now if you shuffle the cards. It really can be any card, okay? Just let you know. Pastor Paul may do tricks, but Pastor Paul doesn't lie, right? And so if you were here, I would just put the cards this way and ask you to stop at any card you want. So you can go all the way down, all the way to the top, or whatever place you stop, I will stop the cards. I really will stop the cards. So I say stop, and you say stop. Oh, okay, you say stop. And normally I'll just take the top part off, and I'll give you the top card that you picked, right? Now, the card that you pick, of course, I'm normally not supposed to see it, but it's very difficult because it's a camera. So you will take the card, right? And you will see the card. Okay, and then I'll ask you to put it back on the top. So you'll put it back on the top. Okay, remember your card. That's the eight of diamonds, and you put it on top. And that's you. And normally, in a card trick, we'll take the other top half of the pack and we'll just place it down and say, okay, now I lost it somewhere in the middle. Now, of course, it's in the middle. And just to show you that I'm not really tricking you, it's not this card, right? Not the top card. And I'll put it right in the middle. It's not the bottom card. And so the card is lost. It's somewhere in the middle, but does God know where you are? Can God find you? The answer is yes. It's a simple magic trick. So now it's kind of hard. I'm going to push the camera down so you can watch the hand so you know I'm not cheating you in this way. Okay. All right. The cards are here. And I'm going to take the cards up. All right. You can still see it's here. All right. You can see my hands are empty. And I put the cards up. And then what happens in your life if everything goes on and you drop? Well, do you notice that one card came out? And I wonder what card it would be. The eight of diamonds, that was your card, right? You see, even in the crowd, so what is telling us this little trick? Just want to illustrate the fact that no matter where we are, you're lost in the crowd, right in the middle somewhere, and things go wrong and we fall and everything goes crazy, God still knows where we are. He can find us. So I hope that helps you. And remember Psalm 139 and verse 16, which says, you saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. And that's what David was telling in this prayer and this psalm to God. He knew that God loved him, God planned his life. And so I hope you realize too that no matter what happens, God knows who you are, God cares for you, and even if everything gets lost, He will always find you because He loves you. So thank you very much. Have a good week.